What's up, everybody? Mike Guglielmi, Sons of a Pitch, an American Soccer Podcast, episode 196, coming your way right now. This episode, we're going to talk Week 6 roundup and recap as well. We'll be talking about my winners and losers around MLS from Week 6, some news and notes, and a little bit of USMNT roster talk, getting ready for the Nations League. Thanks for joining. Hit that like button down below. Sheeptards is on already. Thanks for jumping on, Sheeptards. How you doing, man? Send me that email, brother. I sent you an email earlier today. Hit me back up. All right. So, guys, we've got lots to talk about tonight. John Weichel is on as well. Thanks for jumping on, John. And, man, we've got a lot to talk about. Lots of games around the league. And you know what? Let's get right into the business. Let's talk those games starting right now. First game up on the weekend, Montreal against FC Cincinnati. And wouldn't you know, Montreal loses to Cincinnati. Now, who would have thunk that one through, right? Cincinnati, they come on and they get a great two-goal victory, actually 2-1 victory over Montreal. 2 goals from the 70th minute on in this one. This team opens up TQL Stadium against a bad Inter Miami team, and they lose. Then they go on the road into an empty stadium, Inter Miami Stadium, oddly enough, because Montreal's playing there. And what do you know? It's a win for these guys. 2 goals, Jurgen Locadia in the 70th minute, and then Valencia on as well in the 86th minute, a substitute getting the goal. So good job to Cincinnati. Definitely excited to see what they can do if they can live and breathe on top of this and get it going, because this team is definitely worthy of winning some games, and they've got an awesome fan base that hopefully they get some games for. But really like what I saw with Locadia off the bench there for Cincinnati. Kind of was like that spark that the team needed for sure. Mihailovic with a great move for Montreal. He has done extremely well for Montreal since he's come over from the Fire, which still, why the hell did the Fire get rid of him? We will never know. Jay Jardim is on as well. Brother BKL, what's up, gentlemen? Thanks for coming over and hanging out. All right, so since he gets the victory, can they build upon that? What else will they be able to win again next week? Check out my picks and predictions coming at you starting tomorrow morning. Going to be released first thing in the morning. It's already recorded and ready to go. We'll see. I'll give you a little hint. I'm picking Cincy next week to get it done. So Cincinnati gets their big-time victory there. Good for Jap Stamp, good for that team, and good for those fans. All right, moving along. Portland against the LA Galaxy. Man, this game was kind of the weekend game of the day, and LA Galaxy red carded in the 44th minute. Williams picks up the red card on a nasty challenge, and man, that was not a good look for Williams. And boy, oh boy, Timbers will not let that go. They come on and bang it out, getting a big-time win, 3-0. Felipe Mora with 2 goals, and Diego Valeri slots home a penalty kick in the 69th minute. And there you go. Eric Saris is on PTFC. Good victory there. Dan Geringer, good evening from Los Angeles. Dan, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining us. Same thing, Eric. Thank you for coming on. And, man, Timbers, big-time victory there with those with 3 goals after that red card comes through. Totally changed the game for LA Galaxy. If that red card doesn't happen, maybe we have a different game. I think Portland probably still would have won the game, but overall, you know, it is what it is. And that's a good point, right? So you look at the timeline of this game, Mora with goals in the 47th and 60th minutes, and there you go. How about Valeri stealing the hat trick away from Mora? Yeah, that's interesting, man. I know Valeri is trying to get back on track because of that mishap he had in the game against Seattle from the penalty spot. So I can see why he was a little bit hesitant to give it up there, and he wants to get back on track. But yeah, that hurts. Felipe Mora, I hope that doesn't mess up the dressing room. And Rocky, if you're on, brother, let us know your thoughts on that. And what are your thoughts, Eric, in the chat? Let us know. Catherine, how's it going, Catherine? Hey, I'm going to fall asleep in here, LOL. Is that because this is boring, or is that because it's late and you're tired? I'm going with the second one. Don't worry. It's just me talking soccer, but it's exciting stuff. All right. So Portland getting the victory there. A well-deserved victory for Portland. They continue to be one of the better teams in the Western Conference and show that against a shorthanded Galaxy side since, their buddy Williams with that nasty, nasty foul. So moving along to the next game, Orlando against Toronto FC. Orlando City continue their hot streak going. They win 1-0 over TFC. Man, TFC can't get anything going offensively. And with no Alejandro Pozuelo, forget it, man. Forget it. TFC not looking good at all right now. They're not playing the high press. They look disjointed. They don't have Pozuelo feeding that ball through. A couple good chances for Soteldo, but that's not why we're here. That's not the story. It's not about how bad TFC is. It should be about how good Orlando is. Tesho Akindele with the goal in the 12th minute, getting them on the board. And man, Orlando very stout defensively, good defensive playing, good defensive playing there on their part. Hey, there's Allison. She's on. Says, hey, sheeptards, and long time no see, Jay and brother BKL. Amen. Those guys were hanging out on Toronto Sports Insider, and there you go. Catherine says, it's just tired of walking all day. I can see that for sure. Lots of steps, I take it. All right. So Orlando continues their hot run. They're one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. I think I might even call them the best team in the Eastern Conference over New England. Very good play from Orlando, and the defensive play has been great. Galese with another shutout. It's crazy. It's crazy. Orlando, well done. Keep it on going at the top of the table. And let me talk for a second about this whole paint controversy and all this stuff. Come on. Just get on with it. Why is this even a story? Why are we talking about this? Why did you even get over it? It's not a big deal. Well done to Orlando for letting them have it. And there you go. All right. So how many MLS teams, Catherine? There is 27 teams in MLS right now. 27 teams. There's 13 games a week. One team has the bye. This week it was Minnesota United with the bye. And got a little baby duck chat going on in the chat there between Allison and Sheeptards. Love it. Love it. All right. So Orlando gets it done. Yeah, Toronto did look very disjointed, Jay. From what I saw, I didn't watch the full game, but man, it was a rough game for TFC, and they got to figure things out quickly. They really do. They really do. We're not going to talk about that, Allison. We're not going to talk about that. All right. So moving along from the Orlando and TFC game into the New York City and Columbus matchup, NYCFC. Oh boy, what happened there? They lose 2-1 to Columbus. A very surprising result, seeing how Columbus's games were going, and then to see how New York City was playing well. So Columbus gets 2 late goals by Lucas Zelarayan for the victory. New York City, a goal by Ismail Tajiri Shradi, a beautiful shot from him into the lower right-hand corner. And, man, just a great ending to the game for Columbus. A tough one for New York City to lose on 2 free kicks like that. Zelarayan, a great game from them. All right, over here in the chat, before we talk more about that Columbus game, Jay says, I'm starting to get concerned that one player missing has that much of effect for Toronto FC. I understand he's a major piece, the MVP, but still, but it's not necessarily that. It's the new system. It's this roster. It's more than just that one player. That's for sure. And then Catherine, I forgot, did Nashville win or was it a tie? They won last night, 1-0, and we'll be talking about that one for sure towards the end of the recap here. And all right, so Columbus, Lucas Zelarayan, what I wanted to say was the two free kicks, very nice, very nicely placed by Zelarayan. The second one, there are very few guys in the world that can lift the ball right from that angle with that much distance from the 18-yard box. I mean, it was right on the outside of the line For him to be able to put that up and over the wall and back into the net was very, very impressive. There used to be this guy named Sebastian Javinko that used to do that a lot. There's not many guys that can do it, and Zelarayan got it done in the 90+5 last minute of the game. And, man, there you have it. Columbus with the victory. Back on track with that new logo, redone logo, Columbus 96, the C in the 96 Columbus Crew. Well done to the Crew for saving the Crew yet again. Brother BKL says Columbus Crew came really sloppy in the first, but Sean Johnson never moved his body when Zelarayan took a goal, and the ref never checked the VAR when they put the Zelarayan full kick. Yep, that was a lot of controversy there with VAR, but I didn't really see it. Should have been able to stop that for sure. And there, Jay says, Sean Johnson, I have a question about that guy. Good goalie, but he's just never been the top notch that everybody really expected from him, and the potential that he had. And there you go. Yeah, you don't think he's a great keeper. He has the potential to be. He had the potential to be. I don't think he has it anymore. A good keeper, but not great, and could have been better with the skills that he has. All right, so Columbus gets it done at Red Bull Arena. New York City fans, what are your thoughts on it being played in Red Bull Arena? Doesn't that hurt? Does that sting a little bit? I mean, I feel like that as a TFC guy, that's like playing our home games in Montreal at their stadium. That would be, man, that hurts. Playing at Red Bull Arena, not good. But New York City with the loss there at Red Bull Arena. Moving along to Dallas against RSL. This one, some great goals in this one. Rubio Rubin with a nice goal, and a nice goal by Franco Jara on the PK, and then Hollingshed in the 84th and Kreilach in the 86th. A crazy finish for the draw there. Dallas, what team are you going to get? What team is going to show up for them every single night? I mean, this is just you never know what you're going to get from these guys, period. Franco Jara, obviously the best player, stepping up to take the penalty kick for Dallas. Hollingshed with a good goal, but they could not hold it back. And, at Kreilach getting it done right there in the 86th minute to get the tie. Stats in this game were fairly even with the draw. You've got possession in this one was held by Dallas at 62% to 38%. Shots, 29-11 total. Shots on goal, 10-3. It was not very even. I thought it was more even than that from the game that I watched, but wow, those stats say otherwise there. And there you go. Sheeptards, 100%. You're right, Mike. I would hate LA Galaxy playing in that unlucky LAFC stadium, right? And there, Brother BKL, every NYCFC fan doesn't like it. Red Bull Arena, and I heard he said, please don't go to Red Bull Arena. I mean, really, seriously, why would you go to Red Bull Arena and play there? Catherine with the question, I've got a question. Who is the best player at MLS? Me, probably Nashville, LOL. Best player, God, there's a lot of them. It's hard to make that call, but right now your reigning MVP is Alejandro Pozuelo from Toronto FC, so we'll go with him. All right, Dallas with the point there at home. What team are you going to get? This team comes out and just shellacks Portland a couple weeks ago. Then they play against Real Salt Lake and get a draw. They play against some other teams in like Houston and whatnot. There's a draw. You just don't know what you're going to get from this team. And it's a pain in the butt. It really is. But they'll get through it. All right. So with that one being the draw, and it was, we move on to the Chicago Fire and Inter Miami. Chicago Fire get the goal or get a win. Holy cow, the Fire win a game. Can you believe it? It's a miracle. The Chicago Fire win. And for those of you on the podcast side and listening to us through whatever podcatcher you use, whether it be iTunes, Google Podcasts, you're going to hear more about this one from John Donovan, a sponsor of the show. And man, what a goal by Stanojevic. And what a problem for McCarthy. McCarthy, that man has given up way too many howlers this season for Inter Miami. If they want any chance at being a good team, they're going to have to find a better goalkeeper. McCarthy is not good at all. I don't know why he's starting, especially for a team that thinks they're going to be good that season. So, Catherine, what time is these is over? Probably about another 30 minutes there, Catherine. All right, Troy is on. MLS is for the week. Oh, there's Troy again, talking smack about MLS. I thought you came out of the closet last game, Troy. I thought you were good with being a MLS fan in disguise. All right, so Chicago gets the goal. McCarthy, really bad play there. Really, really bad. And Chicago with the victory, able to hold it down at Soldier Field and get that victory. So with that being said, let's take a quick sponsor break on the podcast side, and we will be right back. All right, so John Donovan with another Chicago Fire update for you all on the podcast side. And thank you to Donovan Food Brokerage there and nice premium Iceland Pure Spring Water, as well as Skira for holding it down on the sponsorship side for the podcast. Much appreciated, John, and your companies as well. There you got Brother BKL. Seriously, Chicago Fire came stupid when they lost, and now they win. Miami goalkeeper is not good. Seriously, I know Chicago Fire win, but I don't know in full series. Yeah, I don't expect Chicago to do much more winning outside of that. It's Troy Polamalu, the head and shoulders guy from the commercials. Sure is. There, Allison, OMG, it's Troy, the closet MLS guy, the Liga MX lover. All right. So, New England against New York Red Bulls. 3-1 victory for New England. Still holding down the Class of the East with Orlando as well as Nashville. 3-1 goals from Gustavo Bo, Tejan Buchanan, 45+2 right before the half, and then Adam Buksa in the 82nd minute. A red card helped out New England with Reyes going off. He gets a goal, then he gets red carded. Goal in the 7th, red carded in the 38th, and that was it for New York. New England easily handles business at home against Red Bulls. And what do you expect from New England? I mean, New England is a very good team, continues to show that they're one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference, no doubt about it. I can't see, I don't know many teams that are going to beat New England in the Eastern Conference. Dan says, I like this New England team. I think a lot of people are starting to like them a lot more. Bo and Gil or Carlos Hill are really good players, and they've been picking up very well for that team. Really, really have. So I like New England. I think they can cause some damage in the playoffs as well. And there you go. Catherine's out of here. She's going to sleep. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time here on Sons of the Pitch. Thanks for hanging out, Catherine. And there you go. Troy has the MLS logo tattooed on his chest right over his heart. Nice. I like it. Dan Geringer says Buksa. Yeah, Buksa with a goal. He's probably the weakest link of the 3 DPs, and that's saying something because he looks good too. So New England, a very, very strong team, and well done to them for getting the victory there. Houston and Vancouver, man, oh man. Houston wins this one 2-1. Goals by Memo Rodriguez in the 8th minute, Urruti in the 42nd, and Daiber Caicedo gets one back for Vancouver in the 80th minute. And this one, Houston and Vancouver was huge dogs in this game, like plus 550 or 475 or something like that. And thought maybe there's a chance here against the Houston team that's just not that good. And unfortunately, that was a mistake, even though I didn't pick them. I think I went with Houston. I flirted with going Vancouver. But Aaron Soto is on. What's up, Aaron? Thanks for jumping on, man. And if you guys haven't hit that like button yet, smash that like button down below. Glad to see you, Aaron. And unfortunately, you already missed our Orlando talk, brother. We were talking about the Orlando and TFC game there. But Houston gets the victory over Vancouver. And something that really surprised me in this one was the reactions from head coach Mark Dos Santos after the goal by Daiber Caicedo. He's pumped up. He's trying to get the team going. He's like, guys, let's go. Let's get back in this. Let's get the tie. Let's get more. And you see the camera goes over to Dos Santos, and he's just sitting there like, dude, where's the energy, man? What's going on with that guy? Like, what is the deal with Mark Dos Santos? Dude, you're lucky to even have a job. Maybe he knows it. Maybe he knows he's going to get canned any day now. I don't know what exactly it is. Isaiah's on. What's up, brother? How you doing, Isaiah? And, man, very bad body language from him on the bench. With 10 minutes to go, your team could definitely get back into that match. You hate to see it when the players have more passion and drive than the coach does. That hurts. So, you know what? It's fine. We'll move on. Vancouver, they've got to move on from Mark Dos Santos. I'm sure he'll be up for a loser spot later on in the show. But Vancouver, Can't get anything going here, and that's a team that is struggling big time towards the bottom of the conference there in the West as well. Okay, San Jose and Kansas City. Sporting Kansas City, after giving up a quick goal in this one. Hey, Connor is on as well. Connor, how you doing, man? San Jose gets the goal in the 4th minute from Chofis Lopez. Kansas City then goes on a tirade of goals, getting Jalen Lindsay in the 15th minute, Alan Polito in the 60th, and Daniel Shallowy in the 75th minute. Great performance from Kansas City. San Jose wins at home. They don't do so well on the road, but they win games at home at PayPal Park. And it was a good performance from Sporting Kansas City, which is another team that doesn't play great on the road, but plays well at home at the Children of Mercy Park there. So Kansas City, a good victory there. They really turned it on at the end of the game. It was 1-1 for a while, kind of holding down the fort there. You thought that's where this game was going to go into the draw. But, man, Kansas City just puts on a beating towards the 60th minute, and nice goal from Alan Polito. The possession, 60% for 40%, well, 58-42. Shots were 16-15, and then shots on goal was 7-5 for Sporting Kansas City. So fairly even game, but good goal there from Alan Polito. And Sheeptard says Alan Polito is in good form right now, big time. He's really playing well. He's been scoring almost every game now, getting a goal. So well done to him and to Kansas City. And San Jose will have to try and regroup in this one. All right, guys, before we get into the last few games of the week, I want to talk to you about a promo that we're going to be running here starting out tomorrow morning with MyBookie. Guys, we do a lot of betting on the channels here. And, we talk a lot. I do my picks and predictions as well as my all-star membership level, which we'll talk about in a second too. But if you guys are bettors, go over to MyBookie. They've got great odds. Sign up under there. Use promo code SOP20. They've got a deal for our listeners and viewers through MyBookie. They will match 50% of your first deposit. So if you deposit $100, they're going to give you $50 for free just for using our promo code SOP20. Go check out MyBookie and go sign up today using promo code SOP20. With that being said, guys, memberships. Thank you to all the members that are here on the bottom of the screen with that scroll. That is a starter level perk, only $1.99 a month. Get your name featured in that scroll below and be part of the best team in in Major League Soccer and in U.S. conversation right here on Sons of a Pitch Soccer. Loyalty badges, custom emojis as well. You got all the starter perks for the designated player level. Members only live. We just did our first one of those. Was a great time, a good small setting, was a very fun day. Discounted merch as well, and then you get your name in the description. Now, for the real diehard sports bettors, $9.99 all-star membership. You get all those perks I just mentioned, plus you get exclusive access to one video a week, giving you my pick, my over-under pick for each matchup, as well as a prop for each game to bet on. And hey, I'll even throw in my parlay pick there at the end. We've already hit on 1 out of 4 parlays this season, making money on that side too. So join today as an all-star so you can make more money here with Sons of a Pitch Soccer. And there you go. Sheeptard says he's going to sign up. Nice. Very cool. Thanks, Sheeptards. Appreciate that, man. Yep, just wait till tomorrow. It'll be live tomorrow, and you go rock and roll, man. All right. Moving along from these memberships and telling you, got to pick it up. We just had Aaron Soto join. Good stuff. Thank you, Aaron, for joining. And moving to LAFC in Colorado, the game that we did as that members only live. LAFC gets the victory. They're back on track. Is LAFC back? Are they back? Not so fast. Maybe not. They get the job done. Diego Rossi, 2 goals in this one, 14th and 33rd minute. Looked like it was going to be all LAFC. And then Colorado gets a goal back in the 50th minute through Barrios. And that would be all, though. It would be 2-1 is the final there. And there you go. Aaron says LAFC is not back. Jose Gonzalez, how you doing, man? Thanks for jumping on. And, LAFC, I don't think they're back yet. But Vela being back and getting into the game is good. I think that's going to help this team get closer to back than they were before. But I like it. Yeah, Diego Rossi has been keeping that team together. He has. Definitely. And those 2 goals were big. Jose, there you go. Say no to LAFC there from the Galaxy fan. I love it, Jose. I love it. Barrios getting Colorado back into the game there in the 50th minute. I really thought that Colorado got close a few times to tying it up, but couldn't quite get it done. And we'll see how LAFC does moving forward here. I think they're going to be better than they were, but again, I don't think they're quite back to where everybody has them. So that's those are my thoughts there. So LAFC with the victory at Banc of California Stadium, 2-1 over Colorado. All right, here we go to the next matchup, Seattle and Atlanta United. Okay, Seattle Sounders, this team, unbelievable at home. Aaron says Rossi single-handedly carrying. I agree. Definitely carrying that team. And Seattle 1-1 draw with Atlanta. Rui Diaz in the 6th minute gets the goal. Rui Diaz, the man, just keeps scoring. Seattle, this team is just great. I mean, this team, if you don't have them written down to easily be in the playoffs, you're crazy. And Atlanta, though, good road performance, being able to keep it close and stay within that 1 goal. And they end up getting that penalty awarded, and Joseph Martinez buries the penalty kick in the 86th minute for the road draw in Seattle. Hey, a draw on the road is a very, very good result. You'll take it anytime. All right, so Atlanta and Seattle, good update there from Jordan Morris, talking about his rehab. Sounds like it's all going well. I doubt he would say any differently on live TV, but overall, sounds like it's going good, and hopefully that's a good sign for the Sounders as well as for the USMNT come the fall. Aaron says Atlanta honestly got so lucky. Yep, you could say that. You could say that for sure. Brother BKL, Seattle Sounders came good the first half. In the second half, Atlanta United found the way. Keyword, penalty. Yes, 100%. Atlanta always seems to get bailed out by those penalties, don't they? Is that me? Is that just me, or is that the case? Because it seems to happen that way to me, that Atlanta get a lot of the calls in the box to kind of save them when they need it. So let me know in the chat or the comments if you agree. And let's move along to the next game. DC against Philadelphia Union. Kasper Shabilko strikes again. And there you go. Refs have bias. Yes, they do. 100%. Jay Jardim says always. Yep. Okay. I'm onto it then. All right. So Kasper Shabilko strikes again for Philly, this time right before the half. And DC United, my God, their struggles continue. Poor DC. They come in, they've got the new coach. They've got Hernan Losada, who looks like he's going to be a good young coach, and unfortunately just can't seem to get it going. They did get a good victory in the beginning of the season, and since then it has been rough going for DC. It really just starts. I mean, there's really no, there's really no focal point up top. I mean, Ola Kamara, he's good. Is he that good? No. He's not that good. I mean, Edison Flores moves up top with Perez. Flores is more of a 10, more of a cam. I don't know why they're putting him in that forward spot. I mean, he scored 1 goal, so they're like, hey, all right. That shows the depth issues that they have for DC United. That's what they've got to get working on, and hopefully they do at some point before the season's over, because that team could be good. They have some talent. They just need a little bit more, and maybe they'll be able to do something. But Philly keeps it rolling, gets the victory through Kasper Shabilko in his goal. And there you go. Aaron says relegate DC. That pro-rel talk. We're going to have it one day, and it should be good. It should be good. Ramon is on. What's up, man? Got your email today, so I will be getting that thing ordered up for you shortly. And thanks for sending that over. Thanks for jumping on as well. Sheeptards says, what's up, Ramon? And Brother BKL, DC United is so sloppy. That's why I don't like sloppy team. Come on. I like outstanding teams. Amen. There you go. As an NYCFC fan there, Brother BKL, you can see that. You can see that. All right. And Brother BKL, for you, just saw it up on my screen above. The Isles get the game-winning goal in overtime to beat the Penguins and take the series lead 3-2. All right. Anyway, a little hockey update for you guys live on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Podcast. Sorry, got distracted there. And all right, last game of the weekend, Nashville against Austin FC. This game was a very good game for 1-0. We were live for this one, live stream reaction, watch along, a good time as always, man. We were pumping. The super chats were pumping. Everybody was having a good time. Lots of good chat and a really good time there on the live. Nashville gets it done. 35th minute, Randall Leal with the goal. Called by, I believe that was you, right, Aaron Soto? I think you did call it. Somebody called the goal by Leal in that game. And as far as live stream reactions go, I don't have a schedule yet. Looking at, as far as this weekend, I'm going to be camping, so won't have the pretty graphics here, but we'll be probably doing a game live from the campground if, and this is a big if their Wi-Fi is working. If not, it'll be a midweek game there for the Nations League, but we'll see. Make sure you keep a watch out and put those notifications on so you know when we're going live this weekend if we do get live. And yep, there you go, Aaron Soto. Soto, yes, sir, it was you. Yep, Leal, perfect. And there you go, brother BKL. Finally, music to my ears. Islanders. Jay Jardim says a little hockey here and there doesn't hurt. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nashville keeps it rolling, man. They keep winning games. They have not lost yet this season. 2 wins, 4 draws. Not the best start ever, but hey, you know what? They got it. They got the win. That's all that matters, and they're undefeated. They're unbeaten, not undefeated, but unbeaten so far in this season. So Nashville gets it done against Austin. Austin did put up a pretty good fight. Unfortunately, just couldn't put it all together. All right, guys, that does it for our Week 6 recap. Now we got some other things to talk about, but before we do, hit that like button down below, guys. Smash that like button, please. We're at 18 likes. Likes is what helps this channel out a ton. So please hit that like button down below. All right, another thing I want to mention, guys, here on the YouTube side, Manscaped, 20% off with promo code SOP20. Get 20% off plus free shipping. The sponsorship deals are rolling in right now for SOP Soccer, and that is a good thing. So if you like to take care of yourself and you're a guy, hell, if you're a girl and you want your man to take good care of himself, go over to manscaped.com right now. Use our promo code SOP20 at checkout. Get free shipping and a whopping 20% off at manscaped.com. Do it, guys. There you go. Jay Jardim, Manscaped that, people. I like it. Aaron says refs carried Atlanta to their cup. John Weichel with the hockey update as well. But we've got more soccer talk over here. There you go. I like it. I like it. Oh, man. Come on. Where did it pop up there? All right. There you go. Sheeptards. I do need me some manscaping. Amen, brother. I did too. All right. So, Johan Taralba is on. What's up, man? How's it going? All right. Let's talk some U.S. men's national team roster for the Gold Cup, or not for the Gold Cup, for the Nations League, just getting released. And this roster, some interesting questions here on this roster as well. Biggest omission, no Daryl DK, but apparently there's some talk around how he's going to get into the lineup somehow, some way for the U.S. in this Nations League. All right, we've got Luis is on. Tio Luis, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for jumping on. And there you go. John says, when the TFC play? They'll be playing in just a couple days, actually. Or no midweek game. It's on the 29th. Saturday the 29th. Let's go, Blue Jays. As always, Johan, thanks for being the resident Blue Jay fan here with me. And all right, so there's no depth at the center back positions for the U.S. men's national team with this roster, which seems to be the stronger roster. Looks like he's going to bringing in these young guns from Europe and all these European players going up in the Nations League, which is more of the competitive stuff. Then the Gold Cup, he's going to have more of an MLS-based roster, and that was what was clarified by this roster coming out today. So just to run through it, you've got at goalkeeper, you've got Ethan Horvath, David Ochoa, and Zach Steffen. The defenders, John Brooks, Reggie Cannon, Serginho Dest, Mark McKenzie, Matt Miazga, Tim Ream, Anthony Robinson, DeAndre Yedlin. Midfielders, Kellen Acosta, Tyler Adams, Sebastian Lletget, Weston McKennie, Yunus Musa, and Jackson Ewell from the San Jose Earthquakes. Forwards, Brendan Aronson from Red Bull Salzburg, Christian Pulisic, Gio Reyna, Josh Sargent, Jordan Sibiachu, and Tim Way. So very nice roster there from a U.S. men's national team perspective. Now, some of the things that really stood out to me, and let me know in the chat what you guys think of the roster. What stands out to you from the omissions? Who wasn't on that should have been on? Let me know your thoughts there on that roster as I continue to give you my thoughts. So U.S. men's national team, Tyler Adams injury. So he did get named to the squad, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens with him, because they brought him into camp, and it sounds like they weren't taking the word of Red Bull Leipzig about his injury. So they wanted to bring him in to take a look at him themselves. But chances are probably not going to get in on this, and he's probably going to have to be replaced. And there it's kind of the next step, right? Because if he's going to be replaced, how do they replace him? Do they replace him like for like? Well, a lot of word is it's going to be Daryl DK that's going to come in to the squad. He's going to be traveling with the squad, and apparently he's going to be named as that replacement if Tyler Adams can't go. That then leaves a lot of forward options. So what kind of formation are we going to see? We did see Berhalter break out the 3-4-3 formation in the last run-ups. So maybe we see that again here in the Nations League. Again, in that Nations League, it's going to be the U.S. against Honduras in one semifinal, Mexico against Costa Rica in the other semifinal, and then the winners obviously meet in the final, hoping for a U.S.-Mexico final match. I will be live right here for both Nations League semifinal games, the U.S. and Honduras, as well as the Mexico-Costa Rica. Mr. Ramon Pablano gave that $10 super chat for that game. And again, you guys, any game you want, $10 super chat, as long as it's on the Fubo TV package, I will get it done for you if I can. If I'm not out of town camping, I will definitely get that up, and we will get the game for you for that $10. So the center back depth is an issue here for the U.S. men's national team. The injury to Chris Richards and as well to Aaron Long really hurts the center back depth. Who do you put in the center back positions? Do you go with John Brooks? Because of him being kind of that steadying force that's been around for a while? Or do you kind of open it up a little bit in the middle with, Miazga and McKenzie, kind of get that youth through McKenzie in there, right? I mean, this is something that at some point he's going to have to step up. McKenzie is over in Belgium now. He is a European-based player, no longer with the the hell's it called? I'm losing it here. Anyways, totally lost my train of thought because I'm over here reading the chat, and Jay goes, "Oh, buddy, I'm going to get you to call a Portugal game." LOL, I'm joking. Hey, you know what? Send that over, man. Send it over. I'll get you a Portugal game 100% on the Euros. Allison, pull it together. All right, so the center backs, I'm thinking we're going to have Mark McKenzie. There was my train of thought. Came back to me now. Mark McKenzie, I think he's going to get some minutes at the back for the U.S. national team. As well then, with Tyler Adams out, I think we see that 3-4-3 positioning in that formation there from Greg Berhalter. I think you'll see he loves having that number 9 up there. So I think you're going to see Sargent as that main number 9, as well with the two wingers on the sides there with Pulisic and Reyna. I think you'll see them out there as well. Yunus Musa in the midfield. I think you're going to see a lot of Yunus Musa coming up in the Nations League as well. And definitely exciting times for the U.S. men's national team. This is the tournament of the top team. We're going to see that MLS-based team in the Gold Cup. We are, for sure. And I'm hoping that the U.S. team will be able to pull it through and get a victory in the Nations League. Because if this is where we're putting our chips, we better be able to play them and go after it. All right. So Anything else on USMNT, guys? No takes. I mean, we got Brother BKL here says USMNT looks good in roster, but they need most outstanding roster. See the difference. Look at the forwards. Yes, for sure. The forwards, I mean, it looks pretty strong. I mean, you've got a good base there by having Sargent as kind of that automatic starter as that one forward. And then you've got, Brennan Aronson kind of, he could be a striker, but more of a cam. Pulisic is a forward. Tim Way, a forward winger, just like Pulisic winger. Sibiatu, Daryl DK is getting into the squad. I'm telling you, DK will be in this squad. And when he's in the squad, that's going to be, that's going to show big time for the U.S. because he's running in some good form right now, for sure. Why not have this team do both Gold Cup and Nations League? What's the theory behind this? Good point there, Jay. Good point. So, honestly, it's to me, it's crazy. I say I'm against the whole having two different squads. I understand it's an MLS marketing gig. This is what this is. U.S. Soccer is helping MLS by having their players feature for the U.S. men's national team. Even though there was some news that came out from some and MLS and USSF and things like that about their partnership. But they're trying to get these MLS players more marketing, and MLS as a league more marketing. And to me, this is your national team. You got to put the best team out there every single day. And right, as you say, don't you want to build chemistry with a team towards the World Cup? Of course you do. That's the goal. I mean, this team's going to have World Cup qualifying coming in the fall. And I expect we're going to see some change in the fall. You're going to see a lot of roster turnover there. But I want to see a straight up 11 that's going to go after it every single game, no matter when. And I get it. Europe, they just had their season. I understand that. They just had their season. It's over. They're going to come play this international break, and then they're going to have the rest of the summer off as their off season. I get that, but still show up for your national team. Soccer has become a sport that is year round. There is really no off season in soccer. So man up, toughen up, get after it. If you want to be part of the national team and wear that country's badge on your chest, you earn it, and you show up every single chance you can for that team. Does Italy have an A team and a B team and a C team that they rotate out? No. Does Portugal have an A, a B, a C team that they rotate out? No, they don't. So it's time for the U.S. to do. I mean, there you go. Ramon says it exactly. That didn't work out too good for us in Olympic qualifying. No, it didn't, Ramon. You saw it there. They lost to Honduras. They should have been able to beat Honduras. Honduras is a good young team, but so is the U.S. If they would have brought their big guns to that tournament, the United States probably would have won the whole damn thing. You got to have that type of mindset, that killer attitude to go after it. And the U.S. men's national team doesn't have it. And it's a shame to see that from these, it's management. I think the young kids are fired up, but hopefully management will figure it out, especially with the World Cup coming for that. All right, guys, enough talk about that. Let's get into my winners and losers week 6 for MLS. Starting out with the winners, Lucas Zelarayan. Man, oh man. Lucas Zelarayan with a great free kick goal in the last minute of stoppage time, getting it up and down there. Totally a great showing from Lucas Zelarayan, who proving to be one of the best players in MLS. He is my first winner. Orlando City, my second winner. This team just keeps winning games. They keep winning. They keep shutting teams out. That's what's more impressive. It's not just the victory. It's not just the fact that they're getting these results. They're doing it in style, and they're doing it with a defensive style, and that is huge for this team. Huge. And it's big for MLS as a whole. So there you go. Yep, Ramon says 2 free kick goals was good. Says Dog with Hair. Welcome back, Dog with Hair. Aaron Soto, Orlando. And hey, says just bought a Lawnmower 4.0 with your code. My balls about to be sexy. Nice, Aaron. Nice. Good stuff. Thank you for help and support Manscaped and Sons of a Pitch Soccer. And there you go. Jay says, no, they don't rotate out. Portugal, France, and Brazil can field the second team if they want, but they don't. Exactly. So there you go. Orlando, my second victory, my second winner of the week. Third winner, Nashville SC, gets another victory and stays unbeaten. So there you got it. 2 of the 3 unbeaten teams, and Lucas Zelarayan with some great free kicks. All right, losers in week 6 of MLS play. This one, LA Galaxy. That red card, and that was not good, and it also showed that the Galaxy have a hard time playing against good teams. The Galaxy have picked up some decent play, and they've done okay during the games against teams they're supposed to beat. But once they faced like a Seattle, didn't go so hot. Same thing now with Portland, a good team, didn't go so hot. So I want to see that as the next step of progression for LAFC. I think they'll get, or for LAFC, oh God, for LA Galaxy, I think they will. They'll get there. They just need time in their with their new coach and their new system. As Ramon says, Carson loses. Ramon, always happy about that, right? Just like sheeptards is always happy when LAFC loses. Brother BKL says, winner, I'll give Zelarayan Orlando, but losing, I'll give Sean Johnson Nevermore. Red card right to get the Galaxy. Yep. Johan says, out of left field, Blue Jays lost with the Rays. They've been losing a lot of games lately. Sheeptard says, Nani playing a big role in Orlando's improvement. 100% he is. He is having a great season for Orlando. And there you go, Orlando. Jay says, Orlando is the only other team I would like to do well, do well, just because of Nani. And there you go with your Portugal roots, right? So second loser is Mark Dos Santos from Vancouver Whitecaps. Sorry, bro. That type of attitude on the bench after your team gets a goal, your players are fired up, and you're just sitting there like, whatever. We're going to lose. Dude, it's time to go. Mark Dos Santos, loser. He's been on this list before. It's time for him to go. Last loser of the week, DC United. Guys, DC United can't pull anything together. They're done as well. Not going to happen. And there you go. Orlando is the only other team who won because of Nani, and they're Ronaldo to Orlando. That's something. That'd be fun. All right, guys, so that's it for my winners and losers. A couple quick notes to talk about here. As Sheeptard says, LA Galaxy got me on a roller coaster of emotions. Totally. Big time. Looking at some news and notes here, Carlos Hill signs an extension with the New England Revolution. And yes, one of the best players in MLS, in Carlos Hill, is signing that big-time extension with the Revs, and that shows they're in it to win it. A great pickup there by the Revs to be able to keep him a lot longer. Next thing, Austin FC opening up Q2 Stadium. That opener will be at full capacity. Big-time news there for Austin. Big-time news for MLS. Glad to see an expansion team being able to fill the stadium on their first day. Would have hated to see the pandemic ruin that. So glad to see that one. Good news for Austin FC and their supporters. And it's time. Open the doors up, ladies and gentlemen. Full capacity in every building. That's the way it should be. They got this. It's doing well right now. Let's keep it going. Lastly, the last thing I want to talk about, the NFTs that MLS is talking about. What the hell are these pieces of artwork or something that are getting raffled off during these games? I mean, what a desperate dig for money and fan engagement. These things, have you guys seen for any of this? Because it was rough. It was ugly. Go check it out if you got a minute. Apparently they were going for like $3,500 or something for some of these. Crazy. All right, the dog has announced this episode is over, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, as always, for hanging out with me, talking soccer. We'll be back for week 7 next week. Again, those live stream reactions, I don't know what exactly what the schedule is going to be, so make sure you got those notifications turned on so you know when we're playing, when we're doing the live. So we'll see you guys at some point this week. Going to be launching that picks and predictions video first thing in the morning, so check that out. And there you go. Tio says Mexico's got an A and B team too. All right. And Portugal youth is insane. He's fired up. Jay's fired up about Portugal. And Alejandro Orozco, thanks for jumping on right at the end there. Glad to have you here. Hey, Mike Jall as well. See you later, man. An all-star member. Take it easy. Your video will be out. That all-star exclusive will probably be out Thursday, maybe Friday, once more of the prop bets come out. I've been doing it too early. Don't have enough of the prop bets to pick from. So, all right. Yeah, there you go, Aaron. See you June 19th. Hey, $10, we'll get it done, brother. $10, send it over as a super chat. We'll do that game for you. All All right, guys, have fun. We'll see you later on in the week. Enjoy the soccer. Have a great one. Good night, everybody.